But I was hesitant to speak Korean because I was worried that I'd make a fool out of myself from screwing up. But because I didn't try, I never got better, which turned into this vicious cycle of little improvement. With every new birthday, the window of time for how bad I could be at Korean felt like it was getting shorter and shorter, and the weight of shame and dishonor felt heavier and heavier. Ever since I was a kid, I put a lot of energy into spelling and reading comprehension. The lowest grade I ever got on a spelling test was an 88% in like 4th grade, and I cried that day. I prided myself on being a proficient essay writer and an avid reader. I needed to be excellent at all things English-based because I didn't know how to be good at the other language I was supposed to know. Don't get me wrong, I genuinely loved to read and write, but I think subconsciously I wanted to separate myself from my Korean roots as much as possible. And I also think, subconsciously, that the fear of shame eventually turned into resentment. As a kid, I hated visiting Korea, and I dreaded the annual family trip because it only further reminded me of how out of place I was every time I went, especially amongst my Korean-speaking relatives who I couldn't really hold a conversation with.